All right. Shalom. I'm the priest Ayin Wah from the GMS South Carolina Midlands camp. Coming back with another lesson through the spirit and through the power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakak Wadash. Before I get started with this lesson, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory. Call Haloyam La Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakak Wadash. Secondly, of course, I want to give double honors to my apostles and to my elders of Great Millstone that rule well, which taught me this truth, who are the true leaders of Israel today. And also peace, love, blessings, and salutations to the elect. All right, Shalom. And here we go again, right? Esau, pretty much using the same playbook, because that's the thing, man. These celebrities and these, actors, these athletes or whatever, they're in the back pocket of Esau, man. Okay? Don't for 1 second think that Esau ain't using these guys to push his agenda. Okay? Because in the whole grand scheme of things, what is Esau trying to do? He's trying to shut the mouths of the prophets. And ultimately, he's trying to set up the prophets to put the prophets in a bad light so that he can physically come against the prophets. Okay? It says here, Mavericks, Kyrie Irving wears Kefaya or Kefaya to post-game press conference, right? Irving caused controversy last year, of course, the first thing you gotta pay attention to this devil, man. Of course, the first thing they bring up is what happened last year with the whole, him posting that link basically about the Hebrew Israelites. Okay. And then the whole thing went on where they was talking about the black Hebrew Israelites. And then you had IUIC, you had Nate and IUIC, which Nate, he sold out. Okay. It's obvious that he sold out. They went to the Barclays Center and marched. Okay. So on and so forth. Then you saw Nate on certain platforms, on YouTube. I believe he was on Jason Whitlock's platform. He has a platform called Fearless or something like that. But anyways, we see what's going on, right? We're not ignorant to Satan's devices. Let me grab that real quick. I think that's, what was that? 1 Thessalonians, I think that's 2 Thessalonians 2. It might be 1 Thessalonians, Salakia. Bear with me. You know what, Salakia? That's on me. I meant Corinthians, Salakia. 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices, right? We're not ignorant of Esau's wicked plans, his plots, right? When you go into this word devices, what does it go into? Neoma, a mental perception, thought, and evil purpose. So we're not blinded to the fact of his wicked plans, man, of what? His NWO. And Esau cannot bring in his NWO with the prophets exposing them. Okay, so this devil wants to shut the mouths of the prophets, and he's gonna do things like this to try to paint the prophets in a bad light. You got these other false prophets, these agents that are in these camps, that are in the heads of these other camps who have sold out. They're gonna do some outlandish shit. They're gonna do some crazy shit, right, to try to make us all look bad. They're gonna link us. They're gonna lump us all in together. But that's all right as long as we are blameless in the eyes of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. That's all that matters. Fuck what these people think about us. They already think of us as pieces of shit anyways, right? We're not worried about the people of this society, right? We just want to make sure that we're blameless in the eyes of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Okay? So it says Irvin caused controversy last year when he posted a link to a movie that spread, you see that word right there, disinformation, right? Which at the end of the day, a lot of that movie, I didn't even see the movie, but from what I heard, it was a lot of bugged out shit in it, but it was still pushing Israel, man. Okay, the true Israelites, right? And they call that disinformation. That's not disinformation. The true biblical Hebrew Israelites are you so-called Negroes, you so-called Latinos, you so-called Native Americans, man. Okay? We are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites. You see? But they call that misinformation because they're trying to push that narrative of saying that those small hats over there in the land right now are the true people. But there's so many holes to that story that's proven that they're not the true people. Okay? So now that's why they got to come out with lies, deception. They got to try to physically come against the prophets. Dallas, and I may read this whole article, I may not. It says Dallas Mavericks star Kyrie Irving sparked discussion on social media Saturday when he showed up to the team's post-game press conference wearing a keffiyeh. Irving spent 4 minutes talking to reporters after, and Kyrie Irving, he's a bug out, man. All right, he's a complete bug out. Okay. Irving spent 4 minutes talking to reporters after the team's 132-125 loss to the Milwaukee Bucks. He had 39 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists in the game. It says he was not asked about the headwear. The keffiyeh is a black and white checkered scarf that has come to symbolize Palestinian solidarity. And right now, you got Esau that's taking names and taking data, collecting data on everybody. Because what's going on is Esau is trying to see who's pro-Palestinian and who's against the whole Israeli movement. Okay, that whole Israeli Zionist movement. That's what Esau is really trying to do. Okay, and he's collecting data because soon Esau is going to come against. Of course, we know that Esau is coming against us, the prophets, but he's coming against everybody who is objective to his agenda. Okay, so everybody that he sees that is sympathizing with the Palestinians, he's going to come against them. Okay. So it said the Palestinian, he was wearing it to symbolize Palestinian solidarity, according to the Associated Press. Irvin also posted a photo of himself wearing it as he toured the Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial in Washington, D.C. And Martin Luther King was a sellout. He was an agent. He was a plant. Okay, so if you still believe in Martin Luther King, right, you're a bug out, man. Okay, you don't know what the hell is going on out here. All right. It says the NBA and the Mavericks didn't. Salaki, I don't know what happened. It says the NBA and the Mavericks didn't immediately respond to a request for comment from Fox News. So that's him wearing it, and that looks like something of the Arabs. Okay, that headwear, but he's supposed to know that he's an Israelite, right? It says, which I'm gonna get to the points, man, because I got to get back to the plantation. I'm actually on my lunch break. That's pretty much the point, man. We see what's going on. It says Irvin's move sparked discussion on social media, with some praising him for having a spine to wear the scarf, while others called him, you see the word. And that word is just, a word that they came up with so that they can hide their wickedness. They can hide behind this word, to do their wickedness. Every time, they do some wickedness and then they get called out for it, all they got to do is throw out the anti-word, right? Which is all bullshit, okay? Because when it comes to Shem, Esau, the Edomites are not the only line that came from Shem, right? The most important line that came from Shem is the line of the true chosen children of Israel, okay? The Israelites, right? Now going on, and that's pretty much it. It says, let's see. They're just going into, Palestinians and all that. right? But my whole thing is, let me see what this says right here. Let's see. We'll start. I'll start back up right here. The NBA PA mourn the horrific loss of life in Israel and condemn these acts of terrorism. We stand with the people of Israel and pray. So the NBA, they gotta, save face. Of course, of course they're gonna say they side with Israel, right? And pray for peace for the entire region. Irvin appeared to make a remark referencing the Israel-Hamas conflict in a post on X on October 11th. Where are all you tough talking media heads that get on TV and social media platforms to condemn people who stand by the oppressed? Crimes are being committed against humanity, and most of you are silent. Cat got your tongue, or you're afraid of actually standing for something real, right? And he tries to paint the picture as if he's some type of savior or something like that, but he's a bug out, right? And I could be wrong, but I truly believe that Esau is using Kyrie as a plant. Okay, I could be wrong. Maybe he does say some things and goes rogue, right? Who knows, right? But at the end of the day, Esau's still going to spin it regardless, right? Last October, and they keep bringing this up, last October, Irvin got into some hot water when he tweeted a link to an Amazon movie. So that's what he got in trouble for tweeting a fucking link to a fucking movie, right? That spread anti-disinformation, okay? And these devils are hurt, man. They're through. At the end of the day, the Brooklyn Nets later suspended him for 5 games after failing to issue an apology for sharing the movie and failing to disavow when given a clear opportunity to do so, which, that was just crazy. Okay, and everybody should see that these devils ain't the people, right? So we ain't ignorant to his devices, okay? And ultimately, this devil is going to come against us, man. And that's really what's going on, okay? This devil is coming with the propaganda so that he can persecute the prophets. But that's all right, okay? That's actually a good thing, right? Matthew 5:10. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. So that's a blessing that these devils is going to come against us, man. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. Okay, so they're going to try to paint the narrative that we're all terrorists, and all we're doing is reading the Bible, speaking about the true prophets, the true believers of Yahweh Shema Shai, right? But they're going to try to call us terrorists and say that we're the black KKK and so on and so forth, right? But that's all right, right? They're going to lump us in with all of these wicked individuals. But as long as we're, being righteous and to the best of our abilities and following Yahweh Shema Shai to the best of our abilities, that's all that matters, okay? Real quick. And they're going to threaten us, man. They're going to come against us. They're going to threaten us with death. Right? Real quick. And like I said, I don't have too much time. But let's go to what is that? Is it Sirach? It might be Wisdom of Solomon, the 2nd chapter. I'm gonna get right to the points. All of this is good. Wisdom of Solomon 2:10. And this is the mindset of these devils. Let us oppress the poor, righteous man. Let us not spare the widow, nor reverence the ancient gray hairs of the aged. Let our strength be the law of justice. And that's how they, pretty much, they make the laws because they're in power. They got the military might. They got the power to do so. You see, for that which is feeble is found to be nothing worth. Therefore, let us lie in wait for the righteous, because he is not for our turn, right? We ain't for this devil and his rulership, man. Okay. So we're pretty much a prey. The Lord said what? That we're pretty much sheep amongst wolves, man. Okay. It says, because he is not for our turn, and he is not contrary, and he is clean contrary to our doings. He upbraideth us with our offending the law. Yeah, we get on this devil And we call him out for all of his wickedness. And objective to our infamy, the transgressions of our education. You know, everything that they push as education or what's right, we tell them is wicked according to the scriptures. He's going off. Okay, he's not following the ways of the Lord, man. He professes to have the knowledge of the Most High, as we do. Okay, and he calleth himself the child of the Lord, right? So check this out. He was made to reprove our thoughts. He is grievous unto us even to behold, for his life is not like other men's. His ways are of another fashion. Yeah, because we're separate. We're holy. Okay, when it comes to the heathen, we're separate from them. We're holy. Okay, we are esteemed of him as counterfeits. Yeah, them fake kites over there, them small hats over there in the land are not the children of Israel. And we call them out on it. He abstaineth from our ways as from filthiness. He pronounceth the end of the just to be blessed, and maketh his boast that the Most High is his Father. Absolutely. So check this out. They're gonna come against us, right? Let us see if his words be true, and let us prove what shall happen in the end of him. Yeah, so they're gonna test us, man. And ultimately it's the Heavenly Father. So all you fake ass Israelites out there who don't know what's going on, you better get yourself right, man. Okay? All you guys that sold out, okay, Esau gonna come against y'all too. Right? Everybody that's faking the funk, you can only fake for so long, man. This ain't the world. You can't fake it till you make it, man. Not with Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Okay, so the true believers are the ones who's going to stand 10 toes down even until the end. Okay, for if the just man be the son of the Most High, he will help him and deliver him from the hand of the enemy. So the Lord is going to protect the elect. Okay, let us examine him with despitefulness and torture, that we may know his meekness and prove his patience. All right, but see, the true believers ain't going to be afraid of that, man. Okay, I'm going to end off right here because I got to get back. Revelation 2:10. Right? Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. So we got to be faithful even unto the end, man, no matter what. And that's how we're going to get our crowns of life, man. Right? But I just want to go into that. You know, we see what's going on. This devil, we're not ignorant to his devices. We see what he's doing. Right? And at the end of the day, Esau, you done, man. It don't matter what you do to us. You can't stop the prophets. You can't stop the prophecies. And you damn sure can't stop Yahweh Shai when he returns, man. You cannot stop Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. So it's a wrap for you goddamn devils, man. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Till next time, I want to say shalom.